Estée Lauder have reformulated their iconic double wear foundation. Why is every brand on earth doing this? I have the new formula that I got from Maya Bendigo, and I've also got the old one, which is a sample because my bottle ran out. So I've got both of them sitting here for you. If you're a double wear loyalist like I am, you want to know honestly whether the new foundation is as good as the old one. Is it better or is it just different? So let's get started with today's video. So we know that the original Estee Lauder foundation actually built its reputation around one thing, and that it didn't move at all on the face. It could really withstand oily skin, humid weather, events, long days. I'm just using my daily balancing water to start off my skincare. And the best part is that it just stayed on the skin, you know. It gave you that full coverage with a matte finish as well. And consumers, makeup artists just knew what they were getting with that foundation. I'm just layering on the road glazing milk, but I know that some people were complaining that it felt too heavy, and some people even said that it sort of made them look flat on the face, you know, just going in with the glass skin now. I've heard from rumor mills that there were certain ingredients which were like banned in Europe and other places, and because of that, many brands have had to reformulate their products. I think that's why Estee Lauder went away and tried to fix it. Again, this is alleged. I do not have any proof, but this is what I've heard. So that is my skincare done, all prepped for this new foundation. I'm going to be trying the new and the old together. So let's see what is actually different with the new formula. So before I get into the formulation, the bottle also looks different. It is pretty frosted, and yeah, those fingerprint marks are because of my skincare, so don't mind that. This one doesn't come with a pump either, and just from seeing it in the cap, it looks a bit more fluid, pretty noticeable actually. And they've added a polymer mesh matrix into this new foundation. So basically what that means is that it will move around with your skin and not just sit on top of it. And from the ingredient list, I can see there is niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and brown algae extract. So this is basically to balance the oil for oilier skin types and add hydration for the drier skin types as well. This has SPF 10 in it, which is obviously not a lot. It promises 36-hour long wear, oil control, and performance wear as well. And it claims not to be color shifting, which is oxidizing, creasing, caking, streaking, and settling into lines. It says it shouldn't cause breakouts or clog pores. It's transfer proof, waterproof, evens the skin tone as well, and buildable medium to full coverage. So keep that in mind because that's going to be different from the older one. But we'll try all of that soon. I was almost going to start applying foundation on my face, and then I realized I've not color corrected, which will be unfair to the product. So I'm just going to quickly do that off camera and I will be back. I'll also be concealing my face. I did get a bit carried away with my makeup because, I love makeup, but anyway, let's get back into the application of the new formulation. So Estee Lauder claimed that this is a life-giving matte, sort of like it doesn't flatten out the skin, but it sort of gives you more life. And I'm just going to be applying it on this side of the face. So they say you don't really need a pump. I would love a pump, but they say you just need to do what I did, like turn the bottle over on your finger and then apply. So this will start off like a medium coverage, and then you can obviously build it on. So as always, I'm patting it on the center of the face and blending that out. And I really like to press this into the skin so that you're not spreading the product, but you're just applying it where you need it. Look at that. So it's giving you a medium coverage for sure. So that claim is a tick. I think anyone who used the old formula might not prefer building it up, but hear me out. I feel that with a medium buildable coverage, it's giving a lot of options to a lot of people. You can start it off like a medium tint, I would say. If you press it in, it'll give you more coverage, but if you stipple it, it'll give you a lighter coverage. So you get a sheer foundation, you get a medium foundation. This amount of coverage will be great for mature skin because it's not going to move around into those fine lines and wrinkles. I actually forgot to apply primer, so I've just gone in with my corrector concealer and now I'm going in with foundation. So another good option is that if you forget a primer, you don't have a primer, you can still use this foundation while giving you that matte buildable coverage. Personally for me, I love building up my foundation. I can see why people who love that instant full coverage will not be too happy with it, but hey, we can work around it, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. It's just evened out the skin tone. It looks hydrating. It's not making my skin look flat and heavy, but I want to see how it moves into these smile lines because that's a normal problem of mine at the moment. And now if I'm looking at it closely, the skin is looking blurred. It has sat beautifully. It's not gone into the pores. I have slight pores over here, not a lot, but it hasn't gone into them. It's looking so lively, but it's matte. So I'm really liking how it's feeling at the moment. I finished the entire bottle of the old formula, so I had to go to Maya Bendigo and actually get the old formulation. This is the same shade 4N2. At the moment, it's looking slightly darker than what I put on. So if that's the case, you might have to keep that in mind. I'm going to do the same thing, dot it on the center of the face. Yes, this one feels a bit more warmer for some reason, but I will just blend it out and we'll see how it actually sits. I've just put some foundation there and I'm going in with my other brush. And again, I'm pressing it at the center of the face. Off the bat, I feel like this one is slightly more fragranced than the new one. So I could be wrong, but this is what I'm feeling. It's really pressing that into the skin and into the nose. Instantly, you can see that it has given more fuller coverage. It looks the same, which is matte. I feel the new formulation though looks more alive for me personally, and that's the kind of finish I like. This feels slightly heavier on the skin, but let's go in with a second layer because that's when we can actually test it. And just applying some in the center because I've got hyperpigmentation there. And doing the same thing, I am pressing that into the skin. Now, after applying, I wouldn't say that the old formula is flat by any way, but yes, it doesn't have that skin-like beautiful finish. I think it must be that mesh extract that they're talking about. Yeah, it's a bit hard for me to say what I like at the moment. I will be doing like a wear test for about, I think, a full day. I won't be going out all that much because my life revolves around my studio and in the house at the moment. I'll wear this on for some time. I'll get filming, get other work done. So I'll see you then. Don't mind, I've got Bella over here. She's my puppy dog. Not really a puppy, she's 9 years, but anyway. So I've worn these two formulations for nearly 5 hours. I've got my bronzer on, I've got my blush on. I've still not set it with powder yet. I'll be doing that now so that I can show you how it lasts for 8 hours. So what I can tell you is that I have not experienced any oxidization, meaning the color hasn't shifted. So another claim of Estee Lauder has come true, which is good for us. I completely forgot that I had foundation on my face because both of them feel so comfortable. The new formulation certainly feels a bit more breathable, a little more lightweight. I can feel slight heaviness on this side of the face. I hope I'm getting my point across. I think I'm just rambling at the moment. But what I'm trying to say is the new formulation feels lighter compared to the old side. I do not have any issues applying product on it. So I've applied cream products, obviously. No issues. It did not lift up the foundation. It's sitting really well. As you can see, the oils are not coming through yet on my skin. Like I said before, the new formulation, you can build up the coverage. So it starts light and then you can go full. Both sides haven't sat on my texture, which is great. So they're both performing nearly the same way. Like I said, for mature skin, the new formulation is going to work well, and it is coming through because it's not getting into my smile lines, which nearly 99.9% of my foundations do. So as of now, if you're normal to dry skin type, this is going to work beautifully on you. For oilier skin types, you might have to set it as always. I think with any skin type, I would just recommend setting it anyway. But again, you won't have to go in with heavy powders as such because this foundation has really stayed put and it is not moving at all. So this was my 5-hour check-in, and now I will see you directly at 8 hours. So I'll see you there. So I'm back after 8 hours. I've applied a red lip. I love these red lips. Oh my God. But again, I'm rambling. So let's get back into my final verdict about the new Estee Lauder formulation. Would I reach for this formula over the old? Yes. Not because I think they're probably discontinuing the old one, but because this is actually doing what it claims to. Yes, I know the full coverage girls are not going to be instantly happy, but I can say that if you build it up, it's going to give you the same coverage. It's still matte. It's medium to buildable coverage. Yes. It's lasting 8 hours. So I'm comfortable in saying that this could last for events as well. I'll be trialing it more, obviously, for you. It just feels like the same foundation has just evolved, you know? It's less heavy, more wearable, It certainly feels like skin, and it still does everything that the old one promises to do, except that it doesn't deliver that full coverage immediately. One thing that Estee Lauder had said, which every company should really do, if you know your shade in the old one, I would still suggest you getting rematched to the new one just to make sure that it really matches you and you are happy with it, because I felt that the old one looked slightly warmer on my skin and the new one looks a bit more neutral. So yeah, I would suggest you getting rematched anyway, because the new enhanced pigments could give you a better match possibly. So to conclude, I would say the double wear was already a legend, and this new version just made it easier to wear, and many different people of different skin types and age groups can actually start wearing this. So if you try the new formula, let me know whether it felt different for you in the comments down below. And if you'll be actually switching from the old one to the new, let me know that too. And as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.